works at DHL to be an ambassador for the brand. He believes everyone is a salesperson and wants them to be so enthusiastic that at the start of a working week they shout, "Yes, it's Monday morning and I'm back to work at DHL." This book will highlight the need for the sort of human leadership that delivers a simple message about how everyone can contribute and be a superstar for their company, whether big or small. And it will also show how Ken and his team built an insanely customer-centric culture and how they get so upset at the thought of disappointing a customer that they feel sick to the stomach. The ideas that Ken introduced were radically simple: to focus on the core, build the greatest international express company on the planet, and certify every employee as a specialist. It was his skill at executing the idea that transformed them from a mere vision into a reality. In 2019, DHL turned 50 years old, which is actually quite old in business terms. We hear a lot now about disruption and the threats and opportunities brought about by digitalization and having increased access to low-cost capital. DHL was a classic disruptor of an earlier age because they saw the incredible opportunity provided by the globalization that began during the late 1960s. Companies accelerated their presence in foreign markets at a rapid rate as trade policies were liberalized and improved aviation networks shrank the world. The traditional method of moving documents around the world was the postal service, but airmail was both slow and unreliable. Shipping companies and banks needed a faster and more reliable service that would help drive efficiency for their customers. In true entrepreneurial style, with limited capital and in direct competition with the established national postal services, the company's founders opened up in 125 countries with over 700 stations in the first 15 years. In the 70s and 80s, the era of time-based competition kicked in. Companies globally looked for shorter lead times as lower stock levels and just-in-time manufacturing became the norm. A combination of this new sort of manufacturing with the growth of consumerism and the logistics revolution saw global trade growing at 4 to 5 times the rate of GDP. DHL was perfectly positioned to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity, and during the 1990s, it grew by something close to 1,500%. Today, DHL is helping new disruptors to acquire a global presence incredibly quickly. Small and medium-sized enterprises, as well as large corporations, can all use the company's integrated global network to distribute products instantly anywhere in the world. In this age of online e-commerce and global payment systems, many of us are global citizens and make the most of the opportunity to travel the world through low-cost airlines. The world is now one homogeneous market. This is the idea that is at the heart of the strength of DHL. The most international company in the world is always ready to help young disruptors become global. As a mature disruptor, Ken sees his role as keeping on reinforcing simple messages. Focus on the core, motivate the staff to deliver great service quality, maintain customer loyalty, and deliver a profit for shareholders. This is, after all, why he decided to give this book the title Radical Simplicity. As you'll learn from listening to this, there is nothing common about common sense. Introducing the DHL turnaround. DHL Express has delivered one of the biggest turnarounds in the history of transportation. Jeff Ward, A.T. Kearney Global Management Consulting. A.T. Kearney is a global management consulting firm with offices in 40 countries around the world. Jeff Ward is a consultant with the business based in Chicago who has more than 20 years' experience working with clients in the freight transport and logistics industry. The following is an extract from his report on the turnaround of DHL Express, written in 2017. Ken Allen delivered one of the biggest turnarounds in transportation industry history. This was the most impactful, quickest transformation that I have ever witnessed.